let's start with the class.
Okay.
Okay, let's start with the class. Do you know the Mangalacharan? Mangalam Bhagwan Viro?
Yes.
Who knows this?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so Rijal, can you recite it for the class today? I'll help you. Wherever you will start.
One second. I want to see if I remember it because I remember learning it.
Okay.
But I don't know if I remember the
Okay,
whole.
so who can recite it for the class?
I know.
Who?
Krish.
Yes, Krish. Okay. Start. So everybody will join their hands and Krish will recite Mangalacharan for the class. Okay.
Mangalam Bhagavan Viro, Mangalam Gautamo Gani, Mangalam Kund Kundadyo, Jaina Dharmostu Mangalam, Sarva Mangala Mangalyam, Sarva Kalyana Karikam, Pradhanam Sarva Dharmanam, Jainam Jayatu Shashanam, Jainam Jayatu Shashanam.
Very good. Thank you. So let's start with the class. The topic we are taking is why do we worship somebody in Jainism, and what are those qualities because of which we worship somebody. Okay, so why and to whom we worship, and the answer we get is we worship three things in Jainism, that is true Dev, true Shastra, and true Guru. True God, scriptures, and monks. These are the things to which we worship. Why do we worship them? Because of the two reasons, Vitaragita and Sarvakyata. Because God are those who are completely Vitaragi and who are Sarvagya also. They are the ones who are non-attached with everything which is non-soul. They don't have any aversion towards anything. They are Sarvagya. They know everything, each and every substance, their attributes, their modification, their modes. They know everything. And that is why we, because of these two qualities, Vitaragta and Sarvagyata, we worship the God. Who comes in God? How many types of God are there? We have talked to you this in the last class. Manasvi, you can find the class on the YouTube channel of PTST. Okay. Your father asked me to give the recordings on their mail, but you can find the class on the YouTube channel of PTST. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Raise your hand and tell me how many types of God are there. Yes, Nishtha, you say.
There are two types of gods.
And they are?
And they are Arihant Parmeshti and Siddh Parmeshti. Yes,
Arhant and Siddha, these are the two gods. Now, one by one, you have to tell me the difference between Arhantas and Siddhas. Who is going to tell me the first difference between Arhant and Siddha? Yes, Krish.
So the Siddhas, the Arahants, only have destroyed the 4 Ghati karmas, and the Siddha, they've destroyed all 8 karmas.
Very good. The first difference is this, that Arhant Bhagwan has destroyed only the 4 Ghati karmas. And the Siddha Bhagwan are those who have destroyed all the 8 karmas. Okay. Okay. What's the next difference, Mahi?
Arhant Bhagwan have a body and they live in the Sansar, and Siddh Bhagwan live in Siddhishala and they don't have a body.
Correct. Arhant Bhagwan has a body. They are called Sakal Paramatma, and Siddha Bhagwan, and he lives in the Sansar, Whereas the Siddha Bhagwan, they do not have the body. They live in the Siddha Shila. Correct. Very good. What's the third difference? Rachel, can you try? Yes, Rachel.
I remember the other two. This was the one
Okay.
that I didn't
Okay.
exactly
Then who else
understand.
can give me the answer? Astha and Nishtha. Astha, you say.
I think that like Sid Parmeshti, all Sid Parmeshti have 8 attributes, and some Arihant Parmeshtis have 46, and some have less than 46 attributes.
And they are 4. If they have less than 46 attributes, it means they have 4. Basically, Arhantas have 8 attributes because they have destroyed the 8 karmas, and Siddha Bhagwan have 8 mulgun or attributes because they have destroyed the 8 karmas, whereas the Arhant Bhagwan have 4 attributes, which is called Ananta Chatushtay. But we also say that Arhant Bhagwan have 46 attributes, and that is because of Tirthankar Arhant. Those Arhantas who are Tirthankar also. Only Tirthankar have 46 attributes. Not all the Arhantas have 46 attributes. Only the Tirthankaras have 46 attributes. And if we talk about in general, all the Arhantas have 4 attributes. Okay. So, this one is the next difference, that they have 4 attributes, and Siddha Bhagwan have 8 attributes and Arhant Bhagwan have 4 attributes. Now, any other difference do we have between Arhantas and Siddhas? Okay, let me give you the hint. In the names of Panch Parmeshti, yes, Rajul.
Where it was like Arihantas, they teach you the path to moksha,
Very good.
and then Siddhas, they don't. They
They
can't.
don't. Yes, yes. And that is why, you know, in the names of 5 Panch Parmeshti, who is the bigger one? Siddhas or Arhantas? Yes, Krish.
Siddhas.
Siddhas are the superior one than Arhantas. But why do we recall Arhantas first and Siddhas afterwards? In the names of 5 Parmeshti, it's not Siddha Arhant Achar Upadhyay Sadhu, it's Arhant Siddha Achar Upadhyay Sadhu. So why do we count Arhantas first and Siddhas later? Yes, tell me. Yasha, can you please start your video? Yes, who can tell me? Yes, Mahi.
Because the Arahant Bhagwan can teach us how to get to moksha.
Yes, yes. This is the reason, because Arhant Bhagwan teaches us the right path to happiness. Siddha Bhagwan, they do not teach us. This is the third quality of the God, that they are Hitopadeshi. 2 qualities are Vitaragi and Sarvagya, and the third quality is Hitopadeshi, means they preach us the right path. So Siddhas have the 2 attributes. They are Vitaragi and Sarvagya, but they are not Hitopadeshi. Hitopadeshi means the one who teaches us the correct and the right path, which can lead us to the liberation or happiness. But Arhantas are Hitopadeshi also, because they give us the Upadesh, the teachings which are beneficial for us. Now, this is the reason, if Arhantas were not there, if the preachings of Arhantas were not there, we could not have the scriptures. Because what are scriptures? They are the words of Arhantas only. We get the teachings and preachings of Arhantas in those scriptures. Secondly, if Arhantas were not there, how could we come to know that Siddhas are also some beings who exist? Do we know? Can we know this? How do we know that there is an existence of siddhas in this world because of the preachings of arhantas. They have taught us that siddhas is the siddha state is the ultimate state of the living being. This siddh state is the purest state of the living being, of the jeev dravya, and we want to be like we want to be like siddha only. And we come to know about this just because of the preachings of the arhantas, and that is why for us arhantas are more superior than the siddhas, because if arhantas were not there, we could not we cannot come to know about the siddhas. That is why in whether the siddhas were more superior because they have destroyed all the 8 karmas, we recall or we remember or we count arhantas first before the siddhas. Okay. Now we worship arhantas and siddhas. And why do we worship the shastra? Because the shastra are the words of arhantas. They are the shastra of Kevali Bhagwan, and the shastra itself is not vitragi and itself is not sarvagi, because it's a non-living thing. It's a pudgal dravya, but it teaches us or it shows us the path on which if we tread on that path, we can attain vitragta and we can attain sarvagita, because scriptures are those which teaches us or preaches us or show us or enlighten us the path of happiness and liberation when arhantas are not present, because arhantas cannot present at every place and at every time. Do we have arhantas right now? Do you see arhantas? Now arhantas are not here. How can we get the path of happiness? How can we come to know about the path of happiness? Who will teach us? Who will preach us? So scriptures are there, and that is why they are also worshipped. Now scriptures have the 2 qualities. They are true and they are good. Why they are true and why they are good? Why they are true and why they are beneficiary for us? Why they are beneficial for us? Anybody can tell? Okay, first tell me the answer. Why the scriptures are true? Whatever is written or whatever is preached in the scriptures is true. How can we say this? Yes, Yasha.
Because everything in the scriptures is based on the Arihanta's Divyadhwani.
Yes, and how can you say that Divyadhwani, whatever is said in the Divyadhwani is also true?
Because the Arihantas have attained our sarvagyas.
Yes, correct. Sarvagya means he knows everything. And when he knows everything, it means whatever he will say should be and will be true only, right? Whatever he will say will be true because he is Sarvagya. He knows everything. And because he knows everything, he don't have any reason to tell the wrong thing, the incorrect thing. Secondly, because he is Vitaragi, and that is why he does not have any attachment or aversion towards anything. That's why he again does not have any reason to tell a lie. That is why whatever is written in the scriptures are true. And why it is good also, again the reason is Vitaragta, because he is Vitaragi, he will not he will not think about the wrong feelings towards anybody. Okay, because he is Vitaragi, he will have the feeling to give the correct knowledge to everyone, and the correct knowledge is always good. That is why the scriptures are good also, and they are beneficiary also, or they are true also. Okay, they are true and they are good. Now let's see the PPT, the images I'm sharing on your screen, and with the help of that, we will continue the class. Just wait for some couple of seconds. Yes, which are called Sache Shastra. The teachings of Sachedev are Sache Shastra. Sachedev were omniscient because he is Sarvagya and Keval Jnani, and that is why their teachings are 100% true, and there is no wrong thing we can get in the Shastra. Arhantadev are preceptors of welfare, so is preached by Shastra. Sachedev are non-attached, so is the path mentioned in Shastra. Because only two things are worshipped in Jainism, that is Vitrakta and Sarvakita, and these two things are taught in the Shastra. That is why Shastra are also worshipped by us. Why are Sache Shastra worshipped? We have read this in the last class. Let's discuss about it some more. Then we'll go ahead. These are the teachings of Sachedev as they are true God. Why Shastra worshipped? Because whatever is written in the Shastra is taught by the Sachedev. That is why they are true and God. They explain the true nature of all the substances. There are 6 substances. Sorry. Jeev, Pudgal, Dharma, Adharma, Akash, and Kal. And what is their true nature? What is their work? How they are different from each other? It's all these things are explained in the Shastra, and we come to know about all these things because of the Shastra. That is why we, to pay the homage, we also worship the Shastra. They explain the true nature of the religion. What is the real dharma? What is the true religion? How to follow the true religion? How, by following the true religion, how can we get happiness? All these things we come to know because of the Shastra. Actually, at this point of time, at the present time, for us, Shastra are the more beneficiary for us because we don't have the Sachedev in front of us. At your places, you cannot even get the true monks. You are out of India and we don't have any monks in the out of the India. So you do not get the monks also in your, at your place. So what you can get easily, which is more, easy to get for you, to easily achieve by you, and that is the Shastra. And in Shastra are those things, you can read them at any time. You can read them at any place. You don't need any, there are no such hurdles which can come in between to learn from the scriptures. The time period of monks is also limited. Arhantas are not present at this present era, at this present time. So for us, I think Shastra are more beneficiary for us. Shastra are more, the thing which we should put forward and worship and adore and praise, because right now for us, they are only Arhantas for us, and they are only monks for us who can teach us the right path of the religion. They save us from getting distracted on the wrong path. How can we come to know that we should not do the 5 sins? How can we come to know that passions are not good for the soul? How we come to know that we have to destroy the mithyatva and attain the samyak darshan? Who teaches us that this is the wrong path and this is the right path and we should not go on the wrong path? So the Shastra, because of the Shastra we come to know, that is why they are worshipped. They help us to discriminate among good and bad. They tell us what is good and bad. Even they tell us what is me and what is not me. They tell us what is soul and what is not soul, which is called Bhed Vigyan. You know what is Bhed Vigyan? Bhed Vigyan is like to discriminate between the I and the other. And this is the main, backbone of the our Shastra, to do the Bhed Vigyan. By reading all the scriptures, if you don't come to know that I am different and the body is different, the reading of scriptures and attending the class and listening the pravchans and whatever we do, and we think that this is the dharma, is of no use until and unless we don't come to this conclusion that yes, I am the soul and my body and other things, whatever is related with this body is all non-soul and I don't have anything to do with this. Other than my soul, nothing is beneficiary for me. Okay. Now, let's come to the Guru, the monks. Let's see who are Sache Guru, who are true monks. So there are some qualities we have which should be there in every monk. Those are Digambar. Tell me, who are Digambar? Digambar means what? Who can tell me what is Digambar?
I'm pretty sure Shwedamba means like white clothing, so Digambar should be no clothing. I'm not sure.
Okay, yes. Digambar is the one who do not have any clothes with them, who do not have any, belongings with them. They are Digambar. Yes, we divide them into two, Digambar and Shwetambar. Shwetambar monks are those who take just one white cloth with them to cover themselves. But Digambar are the naked monks, we can say. They don't have anything. In Hindi, we can say, if we want to get the meaning of Digambar, literal meaning of Digambar, what is the literal meaning of Digambar? It is made up of two words. Digambar word is made up of two words. The first word is Dig and the next word is Ambar. And Dig plus Ambar combinedly made the word Digambar. Now Dig means the directions, the surroundings. Okay. And Ambar means the cloth. So for whom this direction, the surrounding is the cloth and nothing else, nothing other than this, who wears nothing, is the one who is Digambar. Now tell me one thing. There is a child, the newborn child, and that baby is also naked. He is also not wearing anything. Is he Digambar or not? Why? Digambar means the one who is not wearing any clothes, the one who is naked, right? So our Sache Guru is naked, and that newborn child, that newborn kid is also naked. So why can't we call him also Digambar? Is the nakedness is Digambar? Yes, Krish?
It's the detachment that makes you Digambar.
Very good, very good. It's not the nakedness makes you Digambar, it's the non-attachment, the detachment with your clothes, with your belongings is actually the Digambar. If there is a poor person who doesn't have anything to wear also, we cannot call him Digambar. He is poor, he is not Digambar, right? But if somebody does not have any attachment with the body, why our monks live Digambar? Why they are Digambar? Because why do we wear clothes? To protect what? To protect our body, right? We wear clothes to protect our body. And if somebody is not wearing the clothes, even he can, he can afford the clothes and not wearing the clothes. What does it mean? It means that he does not take care of his body. He does not have any care about his body. He is so detached with his body that he don't need to wear the clothes. And that is the reason why do we worship the monks. The first reason was Vitarakta, and this nakedness, the state of Digambar. This state of Digambar shows us that he is Vitaragi, because the first and the last thing towards which you have the attachment is your body. The first thing you get in this birth is what? Your body, right? You will see your mother afterwards, after taking the birth. You will see your father afterwards, your home, your everything, whatever you have, you see it afterwards. But what is the first thing you will get? Your body. And what is the last thing you will lose after your death? That is also your body. So this body is the thing towards which we have the stronger attachment, towards which we have the greater attachment other than anything else. And if you are not attached with your body, if you don't take, if you are not you are just, you don't take care of your body, it means you are detached with everything. If you don't have any attachment with the body, so the things which are attached with the body are you are also detached with those also. It shows this. So our monks are Digambar, and Digambar just does not mean the nakedness, it means the detachment from the body, from the clothes. Next, who are free from all possessions. They don't have anything with them. They don't have the home or the house. They don't have the vehicles. They don't have the clothes. They don't have the kitchen to eat food for them. No relatives, no family, nothing. They don't have any possession, but still they carry something. Can you tell me what are those things which are carried by the monks? Yes, who can tell me? Yes, Krish.
They carry a pechi and kamandal, and sometimes occasionally they carry a shastra.
Correct. So we can say that there are the three things which are carried by the monks: Pichi, Kamandal, and the scriptures. That is the Shastra. Do you understand what is Pichi and Kamandal? Rajul Manasvi, have you ever seen Pichi and Kamandal? Pichi and Kamandal, have you seen them? No? And you don't know about Pichi and Kamandal? No. Okay. Give me some couple of seconds and I'll show you how Pichi and Kamandal, how they look like. Wait.
I do know how they look.
Yes, let me show to the other kids also. So they also come to know what is. Yes. So in front of us, we have Acharya Kund Kund, one of the most prominent Acharya or the monk of Jainism. And right now the Mangalacharan Krish has recited. In that also, out of all the monks, we only remember Acharya Kund Kund because of his work he has done for the Jainism, and for like in the written form, he has done many things for us. That is why I remember them. Manasvi, can you see this one? This thing is the peachy. Okay. And this is made up of the feather of the peacock. Those feathers which are left by the peacocks naturally.
This is a Maharaj, right? A Maharaj.
Yes, yes, the Maharaj, the Guru. They
Okay,
only
yeah.
call the Muni.
Then I have seen these.
Yes, and this Kamandalu. This is Kamandalu. Okay. So, and the Shastra. So these three things are those things which can be possessed by the Arhantas. Oh, sorry, the Sadhu, the Muniraj, and yes. So these are those things which can be carried by the sadhu, the monks. Why do they carry them? Because of the three reasons. These three things are the symbol of three things, three reasons. Okay, what are those? So Pichi is the symbol of non-violence. Okay, why do they carry the Pichi? Who can tell me? Mahi, do you know why monks carry Pichi?
Don't they use it to like move like any insects in their way?
Yes. If he is sitting anywhere, if he is putting something anywhere, so to clean that place and to make it, make it remove, to make it empty from all the insects, so that there no insect will remain. They uses what? They uses the pichi. Like if he wants to sit somewhere, so he will clean it with his pichi, and then only he will sit, so that if there is any insect, it will go away. Now, when he is removing the insect from that pichi, are those insects were not hurting? Is there no harm to those insects when he is removing it from the pichi? No, because pichi is so delicate. The feather of the peacocks are so delicate, and they are so soft that when they remove the insects from the pichi, they don't get any harm with them. They just go away from that place, and they can sit there or they can put something there. So the pichi is the symbol of non-violence. Okay. The next thing is the Kamandalu. What is Kamandalu? So Kamandalu is the symbol of the cleanliness. They use the Kamandalu when they go to freshen up. They don't take bath. The Muniras, they don't take bath. Yes, after being a monk, they never bathe. They never take a bath. So just only when they just only when they go to clear their body, they uses the water of the Kamandalu. And where do they get that water? So the Shravak like us, the people like us who follow them, they fill the Kamandalu with the pure filtered water. Okay. So Kamandalu is the symbol of cleanliness, and Pichi is the symbol of what? Non-violence. And if they carry the Shastra, so Shastra is the symbol of knowledge. To get knowledge, he carries Shastra with them, one or two Shastra, not a library they can carry with them. only 1 or 2 shastra they can carry. And why they can carry only 1 and 2 shastra? Because they have to walk. Yeah, they don't have any vehicle to move from one place to another. If they want to go somewhere from one village to another village, from one city to another, one town to another, they walk on their foot. So that is why by foot they go, by walking they go. They cannot carry much thing with them, and as much as thing they will have, that much attachment will be increased, right? If you have the more thing, you have to take care of the more things also. But there more of the time, most of the time of the monks goes in the meditation. And if more things will be there, it will be time consuming for them. They have to take care of their pichi also, kamandalu also, shastra also. And if there are more things, they have to take care of those things also. But they don't have much time, and they don't take anything which is time consuming. That is why they only have the 3 things. Now, who can tell me those 3 things, and those 3 things are the symbol of what? Yes. Okay, Astha, you say.
Things that Muniraj have with them are Pichi, Kamandal, and Shastra. And Pichi is the symbol, like they have it to remove any insects so they don't like kill them or
So
do
it's
any
the symbol
harm.
of what?
So it's a symbol of non-violence.
Correct.
Is a symbol for cleanliness,
Yes.
which so whenever after going to the washroom or use the water, the pure water from Shavak they get and wash their hands. And Shastra is a symbol for knowledge.
Yes, shastra is for their knowledge. Okay, so these 3 things, other than these 3 things, they do not possess anything, and they cannot possess anything. So the one who are free from all possessions, who don't have anything, are the Sache Guru, who are free from social propagandas, who are least care about what is happening in this world, whether whether there is a who has become the president, who has won the cricket match, who has won the football match, what which new car is came in the market. He is least interested. He is not interested what is happening in the society. So who are free from social propaganda, he is free from all those worries, he is free from all those tensions and all those talkings, who don't have any desire for the objects of the senses. They don't need anything to pleasure their 5 senses. Why do we eat good food, the tasty food? Why do we eat the tasty food? Just to make happy our tongue. Yes, we eat good food to make happy our tongue. Why do we hear the good music? To make happy our ears. Why do we apply the perfumes or the fragrance everywhere? Just to make happy to the nose. Why do we watch the movies and go to visit the beautiful scenes and landscapes and all? Just to make happy to the eyes. So we are all fulfilling the desires of our senses, 5 senses. Manasvi, do you know the name of 5 senses?
The nose, the ears, the eyes, the touch, and the taste.
Yes. So these are the 5 senses, and all our life goes in just fulfilling the desire of these 5 senses. But Sache Guru are those who don't have any desire. They don't have any desire to fulfill the happiness of these senses. And that is why they are called Sache Guru. They don't need good food to eat, good things to see, good things to wear, because he don't wear anything to make comfortable his body. No, he don't have any desire to fulfill for their senses. who follow 28 mool gun flawlessly, without any fault, without any any mistake. They follow the 28 mool gun. Like Arhantas have 4, Siddhas have 8, Sadhu have 28 mool gun, who are generally engaged in self meditation. This is the work of the sadhu. This is the work of the guru. Just one work. What is the work of the guru? That they are always engaged in the meditation of their soul. They are always engaged in attaining their self. How to get this soul. And getting the soul means to know everything about the soul. To get to know the difference between the soul and the non-soul. This is self-meditation. Like just closing the eyes and thinking about the soul is not meditation. It's this, that how to get more detached with this body and everything. Monks are, as I have told you, Arhant and Siddhas are completely Vitragi, and that is why they are worshipped. But the monks are not completely Vitragi, but because they are partially Vitragi. That is why we worship them also, because in some sort of way they are also Vitragi. They also have the correct knowledge. They are not Sarvagya, but they have the correct knowledge, the right knowledge. That is why they are also worshipped by us. 3 kinds of Satya Guru are there: Arhant, Acharya, Upadhyay, and Sadhu. Okay, who are Acharya? Acharya is the leader of monk federation. Like there is a group of monks who lives together, who meditate together. So in the group of monks, we need somebody to lead it, right? So who is the leader? So the Acharya are the leaders. And why they are the leader? Because they have more experience, because they have more knowledge, because they have more, talents to control the group of monks, the federation of the monk. That is why they are the Acharya. Upadhyay. Upadhyay are responsible for studies in the monk federation, and sadhus are monks other than Acharya and Upadhyay. We can assume it like this, that there is a school. So Acharya is like the principal of the school, of the Muni Federation, Monk Federation. He is the principal, and his work is to control the Monk Federation. His work, like the principal, is the one who gives the admission to the students. In the same way, Acharya are those who gives Diksha to the person who wants to become the monk. You understand what is Diksha? The process of making somebody Muni is called Diksha. The process of making somebody a monk is called Diksha. So who gives Diksha to the person, to the people? So Acharya are those who gives the Diksha to the monks. Now, as in our school, if we do something wrong, teacher bring us in front of whom? In front of the principals. They take us to the principal and they give us the punishment. If monks in the monk federation, if some monk did something wrong, unintentionally, not intentionally, but something wrong is done by them, they by own come to the Acharya. If we have done wrong, what do? We hide our mistake, right? But the true monk, they do not hide their mistakes. They, by their own self, they come to the Acharya and tell them that I have done this mistake, I have done this wrong thing. And afterward, Acharya gave them, any kind of work, so that they can realize that I should not have done this again. So this is all the work of Acharya. Upadhyay is like the teachers we have in the school. Like teachers taught us in the school. In the same way, the work of the Upadhyay is to teach the monks. And why do he teaches us? Why do they teach to the monks? Because they have more knowledge. They know more about the scriptures. That is why they get the position of the Upadhyay in the monk federation. And other than Acharya and Upadhyay, if there are rest of the monks who all are there, they are called the monks or the sadhu. So Acharya, Upadhyay and sadhu. If we talk about generally, they have the 28 mool gun, but if we talk about in person, Acharya have 36 mool gun, Upadhyay have 25 mool gun, and sadhu or monks have 28 mool gun. So the mool gun or the attributes which are followed by the monks, the general sadhu or the normal sadhu, those 28 mool guns are also followed by Acharya and Upadhyay. That is why in general we say that sadhu have or the Sache Guru have 28 mool guns. Okay, I'll ask you all these things in the next class. So either you'll write down or just remember in your memory. Write it down, note it down in your memory. Acharya have 36, Upadhyayas have 25, and Sadhu have 28 Mulgun or attributes. Why are Sache Guru worshipped? Why do we worship Sache Guru? So, who has written down the scriptures which we have right now to read, to learn, to know? So these Sache Guru are those who have written these scriptures. The work of the Arhanta is to give the preachings. He has given the preaching with the help of the Divya Dhvani and the Samavasharan. But who has write down those scriptures? So the Sache Guru, they have taken those Divya Dhvani from the Tirthankaras, and afterwards they have write it down in the form of the scriptures. So because of them, we got the words of the Arhantas in the form of the scriptures. We worship them. They have the right knowledge of the scriptures. Because they come to know the right knowledge, then only they were able to write it down in the form of scriptures. That is why we worship them. They are non-attached. Again, the main reason to worship anybody is the Vitrakta and Sarvagita, because they are also Vitragi in some part. Partially, they are also Vitragi. That is why we worship them. They lead us to the right path. They themselves walking on the right path and also teaching us and leading us and motivating us to walk on the same path. And because they are thinking our benefit, that is why we worship them. They tread the path shown by Sache Dev and motivate us. By watching them, by seeing their activities and deeds, we also get motivated to be like him, to walk on the path of the Arhant and Siddharth, and just to follow them, we worship them. We idolize them, we make them our idol. Is anyone else worshipped in this world? Or is anyone else worshipped by us? No. Nobody else should be or should be worshipped by us. If we have the parents or the elder ones or the teachers, they should be respected but not worshipped. What is the meaning of worshipping? So we do in the temple, we go, we join our hands and we worship we do the pujan and bhakti with ashtadravya. That is called worshipping. We don't worship our parents, we respect them. We don't worship our teachers who are in the school. We don't worship them, and they should not be worshipped. Nobody else other than Sache Dev, Shastra and Guru should be worshipped by us. They should only be respected by us, the parents, elders and teachers. They should be respected and honored appropriately. Whatever their position is, we should respect them. We should honor them. They are not worshipped with 8 special substances with ashtadravya. We do not worship them with those things. Such a worship is offered only to Sache Dev, Shastra and Guru. We only worship with ashtadravya to Sache Dev, Shastra and Guru and nobody else. Because in Jain religion, qualities are worshipped and not the individuals. We do not worship the individuals. We only worship the qualities. So anytime, if somebody asks you to worship anything or anybody. If somebody asks you to bow in front of someone or anybody or something, just recall this. Is that thing or is that person have Vitrakta or Sarvagita completely or partially? Then only I will worship them. And if they don't have any Vitrakta or Sarvagita or the correct knowledge or the right faith, I am not going to worship them. I'm not going to bow my head in front of it. Somebody take you to the temple of some other community or other religion. Are you going to worship them? No. Why? Because they are not Vitragi. They do not teach us the right path. They himself are wearing the clothes. They himself are, attached and with aversion. How can they teach us the right path? How can they lead us to the path of liberation when they are themselves? Hello. Yes. So, how can we worship them if they are not themselves are Vitragi and Sarvagya? So, whenever you will get to worship anybody, just remember these 2 points, Vitrakta and Sarvagyata. And in Jainism, only these 2 qualities are worshipped, not an individual, but anybody who have these qualities are worshipped and nothing else and nobody else. Okay. So we are done with this chapter today, and I'll take the new chapter, the new lesson in the next class, and I'll ask you some questions from this chapter also. So just revise it and come in tomorrow's class. Is there any queries, any doubts, any questions? Okay, so can we finish the class at this point? Okay then. Let's recite Namokar mantra all together and we'll end this class. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vachayanam, Namo Loe Saprasapuram. Jai Shinendra, all of you. Jai
Jai
Shinendra.
Sanendra.
Jai Shinendra. Jai Shinendra.